I like this one.
I think I've had it before.
Cold,
I've never had
cold,
it.
cold beer. It's good, man. It's always on offer in Tesco.
I quite like.
Oh, it's only 3.4% as well.
Yeah, it's like a driving
I
beer.
quite like the name as well because it's like if I had a dog, I'd call it dog. So cold beer called cold beer. It's nice. I like it.
Did you have a cat called Cat?
Nah, it was never my choice. I
Uh,
had a cat called Teabag.
what, like from Prison Break?
I don't know, but when I was like I don't know how old I found out what like teabagging was on COD, I just thought it was the most hilarious thing.
So that's why you called your cat?
no,
No, it was already
No,
called
it was
Teabag,
called
yeah.
Teabag.
And you had Dusty as well.
Yeah, Teabag and Dusty. But
Dusty Tea.
I don't know why. Obviously, I was like 9 or 10 or whatever. However old I was when I found out what teabagging was.
Is
probably
teabagging
younger.
still a thing?
I don't play.
No,
It will
really,
be
yeah.
on first-person shooters, surely. Yeah,
No. I feel like it's starting to
you can
death,
just
man.
you can actually just emote on people these days.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
worse.
Like
People are doing like the L on you.
yeah,
So that's
The
worse.
kids are gritty,
gritty
on you.
and-
Oh.
Oh, mate, simpler times.
Oh yeah, Cam and Smeed aren't here
Oh,
today.
yeah.
If you hadn't noticed,
Praise the Lord.
3-man pod.
3-man pod.
So
Yeah,
if
the-
this
the
is the
best-
best episode.
the best three out
and,
of the 5.
And as well, you probably notice the quality's better if you're
Yeah.
actually watching it.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't check if it was 4K. I'm hoping it is.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't changed it since.
It'll be
so.
fine. Yeah. Should we have a beer?
Let's have a beer.
Well, you're drinking the cold beer now.
Cold beer, Brewdog cold beer.
Decent.
It's quite nice.
I like it.
It's not that lagery lager.
No, I'm on the 0% because I've got a tennis match after this, so
Yeah, I was
bit
just
boring.
before we started. I asked you how does like non-league tennis work? Because you said if you got to win this match to be promoted. But
so
like, how does that work?
The one I'm doing is like in a club, and there's like this app called Scala, and it's like you get put into boxes, and then it's like you play everyone in that box, and the top 2 go up, and the bottom 2 go down. So it's like leagues. It's like mini leagues.
That's fucking class. Like, I don't know why, because like you only ever see on. There's no like, oh yeah, I'm watching second tier tennis this weekend. Like you watch like 5th, 6th. You watch like local tier football.
Yeah.
But like, you never think about other sports like the lower
No,
tier
that's a
other
good
sports,
point. You don't-
especially like individual sports.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You get like amateur boxing, but that's more like you
Public
go to an
darts.
event. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Tennis, no, that's a good point. You don't really
No.
like if you get to Wimbledon, you see like the outer courts. You see like people which are like seeded like 500th in the world.
Yeah.
and it's like still ridiculous
Yeah,
level.
yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's my plans for later. So that's why I'm on the 0%. But if you're drinking the cold beer, they do a peach one as well, which I didn't
Ooh.
know was
Peachy
a thing.
Prediction. I reckon this is gonna bang.
If it's like Jubal
I
peach,
was gonna say, I imagine it's their version. Of
Peachy,
Jubal
peach and beer seems to go quite well.
I don't get. It's like a new
Do
thing,
you know
isn't
what?
it?
I
But
think
it's
it's
absolutely
quite.
fire.
You can have very like.
Oh, look at the pour on that.
Yeah. You can have
lively.
very subtle peachiness.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You don't have to like go really overpowering.
There's only
You've got to drink all the head first before you get to the beer.
It's quite lively.
I've got a thumb of beer and 3 fingers of.
It's an upside down pint.
Yeah.
It's just European pour.
Yeah.
Pour,
it's,
mate.
it's European pour.
It's
mate.
the Erdinger pour. It's in the adverts. The head on them. Fucking enormous.
Yeah, but that's
Have a
just
flake with that.
European beer.
It's quite a
Okay.
decent can left. So,
Oh,
it
a 5.
smells
That's
a
a 5.
5, innit?
That's a 5 on the smell.
It just
Oh, it's so
it smells
peachy.
like fizzy peach rings.
I don't think I've
Never
ever had
had
them.
They're like the best shit cheap sweet.
what are they?
They're
Is
like
it like a,
Tankfastics, but a little ring that's a peach.
okay.
They're unreal.
Sounds fire.
Bebeto ones.
The
or
smell
whatever.
might have to be a 5.
Smells
Yeah,
like
it's a
What,
5.
what are we giving the can?
Undeniable.
Can's dead. The normal cold beer can I actually really
Do you
like,
know,
but I
the-
think they literally just put a band on the
Don't
bottom.
you think it looks
Yeah.
like it should be in Fallout?
Yeah, let's give that
Yeah,
retro
like-
vibe a little
like-
bit.
like-
Yeah.
Could probably fill you up a bit more now your head's settling.
Oh.
So we're giving it like a 2 on the can.
I think, yeah, it's not quite a 3. The value for money is the bit that's going to get you right for the points, but let's
We're
try
gonna
it, see
taste
if it's
it
any
bit.
good first.
Okay.
It's pretty nice.
That is fire.
You
It is
It's not
nice.
actually as peachy as I thought. It smells peachier than it tastes
I
peachy.
feel like that's often the way, but I think
It doesn't taste very beery to me.
it
It's just like
it's almost like iced tea. You know,
Yeah,
you know how
yeah.
peach iced tea is peachy, but it's not like really
Yeah.
peachy. It's that same kind of.
I want a bit more of an
Bit.
oomph from it. You know what I
But it
mean?
is quite weak. It's only
I'd say
3.4%.
what
Yeah,
passes the barbecue beer test.
it does.
Very
It
bad.
does.
bad.
That
beer.
is like, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. You whack
I
that
don't
one of
know,
them out
I
of the
feel like
barbecue.
if I had that, my missus would go, "Oh, that's nice. Can I have one of them as well?"
Yeah, this is a beer for people that don't have to like beer to like
Oh,
it.
you know what I've just thought of? Do you remember the Top Gear Cool wall?
Mm.
Yeah.
We should have this wall in sections of like cool and cool, serious and cool, and whack beers
Beers.
in there.
Oh.
But
Of what?
Is it the sliding barbecue scale?
It's on the
Yeah.
barbecue scale. So like, if you whacked out of the barbecue, do you look cool or do you look like a fucking muppet?
I'll make that.
A
That'll
cool
be
wall,
sick.
but for beer.
Yeah.
Because this goes
This is a cool beer.
cool. It's not quite Sub-Zero, but it's cool.
It's not. It's not beery enough to be.
It's not-
Sub-Zero.
I used to have a cool wall.
So did I.
I had,
In your house.
yeah, for Christmas.
What
I-
did you put on the cool wall?
No, it was a Top Gear cool wall.
Oh.
Like I got one for Christmas, and I stuck it above my bed, and it had like loads of magnets with like loads of cars or
on.
whatever.
Yeah, yeah. And, just see the
And
brown
I
cool
remember I got it on Christmas Day, and then I got woke up about 4 o'clock in the morning on Boxing Day by it falling off my wall and smashing me in the face and gave me a nosebleed.
Mine was quite sad. I just printed out pictures of cars and stuck them to my wall in my room in
you-
different
That's not
sections.
sad.
Yeah.
You didn't have a proper version.
No, no.
I was doing well, you see.
I thought it was gonna be like young, cool one. It's like your best friends at the top, and then all
That's
the,
so
all
weird.
the people.
What, like, instead of cars, people that you know?
He annoyed me at school today. He's dropping down the cool wall.
Smeed and Cam in Seriously and Cool.
Serious.
They are seriously uncool.
Yeah.
They're going to be sitting at home going, fucking all I've done
Yeah.
is slag us off for the first 15 minutes.
To be fair, I think Cam will be laughing anyway because he's on holiday.
Yeah.
Smeed
Yeah,
is
true.
sat at home 'cause he's poorly.
Yeah, he's poorly. So what's the taste? What are you giving that?
I'm gonna 3, maybe a 4 at a push.
I'd
for
push
me.
to a 4.
I'm happy with a 4.
Okay, yeah.
Push to a 4.
Now the price, 4 cans, Tesco Club Card, £3.75.
Fuck yeah, now that's banging.
Less than a quid a can.
Yeah,
It's got to be a 5.
it's a 5.
It's a
innit?
5. That's a high scoring one.
That is a high scoring.
So the only thing that let it down,
The can.
2 for the can, 5 for the smell, 7, 4 for the taste, 11,
And 5 for the.
16. That might be the best one we've
I
had.
think it
And
is.
do you know what? I think 3 for the 2
2 for the can is harsh. I think
It's just
because
compared to the other ones we've had,
that for me is a 3 or a 4, but it just feels like because I've seen that can, it
it's a
needs to
bit
be-
lazy.
Yeah, yeah.
But then at
Yeah.
the same time, it's got to be
The
that.
same.
Yeah. Harshly done. That could have easily been
Yeah, I just
17.
in my
but-
head compared to the other beers we've brought on, especially some of the ones from like microbreweries that have really bougie cans, and feel like that's as
The
we said,
thing is,
just
though,
a bit
yeah,
lazy.
when that's a lot of the time when you've got a more expensive beer, you have to have the nice can because otherwise someone's going to go, that can's a
Yeah.
fiver and it's a fucking
yeah,
looks
naff
shit,
design.
naff
Yeah.
design.
Yeah,
I think that's good.
but still
Tell you what,
16.
though,
I think that is the highest one.
After having that, go back to the cold beer. It tastes way better.
The cold beer tastes better after.
Yeah.
Because I've still got the
Palate
peachy
cleanse.
flavour in my
I don't
mouth.
know. It gives you a bit. I don't know.
So now it feels
Maybe
like I'm
that's
having
the
a whole can of that, basically.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah. Oh, if I tip that in there,
I mean, there's some left in that can if you want.
I don't know
want
if
to
I'd
read
tip
it.
it.
no.
I wouldn't
No,
tip it
just
in.
have some more of the actual can.
Mixing beer is diabolical unless you mix in a Bavens mild and a Bavens bitter.
that
That's the
is
only
that
time.
is diabolical.
It's not.
I've never done
is.
it.
It's what all the
Mickey Mouse.
It's what all the mine workers did when they were on their lunch.
Mine
Are
in
you
the
a mine
Bavens.
worker?
Nah,
Mine
Just
in-
drink bitter. Bitter is nectar of the gods. Just drink it.
it is good.
So international break at the moment. The point this is being recorded. I don't know what we've. Did you watch both the games?
I watched
I watched
some of the
first
first.
one. I missed the second one.
I mean, like it is a bit boring, isn't it? This kind of international
They're
football when you're
they're
playing
never
nobody.
Yeah.
that lively are they? But
So it kind of got me thinking for my theme for today's episode. I've selected 20 countries at
Ooh.
random, and I've got the current Premier League 20 as they stand as of this game week. And we're going to have a discussion on where we think each team would finish in the Premier League if it was surrounded by the teams that are currently there. So, for example,
Oh, okay. So if
you've got like Poland. Do you reckon they're better than a Brentford? So if you thought yes, then they would be 11th in the Premier League.
Ooh.
So I've got all the teams here.
Oh, that's hard.
So yeah, especially
international football is so different.
It's very different. Yeah.
And when you kind of compare team like a club to a country, it's kind of hard to determine which 11 is kind of better because obviously each nation has like its strongest part.
Yeah.
Whereas so does each team. So
I feel like that with the nations though, a lot of the time you've got like a few outlying, very very good players, which isn't the case when it comes to the Premier League. So everyone's at a certain standard.
Yeah.
So I reckon if you had like a mid-table Premier League team, there's a lot of these teams that might have like a world-class striker or a world-class winger that are going to get absolutely torn apart by a mid-table Prem side because their defence isn't up to it necessarily.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll go 1 to 20 and we'll put the country next to where the club is for the time being. So
okay.
Whichever country we deem's the best, they're first, they're Liverpool, and whichever country we deem the worst, they're 20th, Southampton currently.
Are we locked in once we... Is it like those blind rating
it's a blind rating thing, so you might end up with like Brazil as like your 19th pick, not knowing if you're going to leave first open for it or if they're going to be stuck at like 18th. So kind of think about this tactically. And to be fair, a lot of international teams are close because you always think about the World Cup is like every country that's of any decent level of football play each other, but then is it always a true representation of the winner being the best team because you get easier routes to the final?
Yeah.
Whereas the Premier League, you've got to prove it over that.
You've got to play everyone twice.
So it would be an interesting concept if, like, international football was played in the same way as a league.
Yeah, World Cup 32 league.
32
yeah.
That'd be class.
It would be quite it would go on forever.
Yeah.
But
I would like that though.
Yeah. Once a year, club football takes a break and you have a World Cup year.
Oh, mate.
a World Cup.
That'd be class.
Because it would take like 10 or 11 months to get through.
Oh, it would take the same time as a season. I know.
You'd have less though, wouldn't you? Because you wouldn't have like an FA Cup or a Carabao or Champions League.
Would you do it like how the proposed Super League format was?
That's a point, actually. Isn't
that like a closed-off league?
But you don't actually play everyone.
No, I think you would play everyone, but the problem would be determining the top 20 teams. Well, I suppose it would just be like Championship, then you'd have the 20 worst teams under that.
Like promotion and relegation as well. Yeah. I reckon the Championship at international level bangs because you'll have like...
No, but the 40th ranked team is going to be a long way off the 20th ranked team.
Yeah, that's a long away day, actually. If you think about the logistics of every game.
Yeah. No, I'm not even the logistics. I'm on about like the actual quality of the team. The 21st best national team in the world against the 40th best.
Probably it drops off quite quickly. Probably.
I don't know, maybe after 40 it drops off because most of your European nations are going to be in that top 40, aren't they?
Yeah, but even some of them are going to be like...
San Marino super run to the
San Marino are non-league, mate.
Oh, 100%.
They're Sturridge's level.
Did they draw against Cyprus again?
I don't know.
I've not been following San Marino recently.
I just
to be honest.
follow the San Marino fan account on.
And it's like we've scored a goal.
For like 10 years.
Last international break though, they actually won. They won a couple of games in their Nations League group. They got promoted. I'm pretty sure.
I think they have.
Yeah.
Up the San Marino.
Yeah.
The boys, man. All right,
You've got to, haven't you?
Yeah. Underdogs.
Should I kick us off then?
Yeah.
So, like I said, these are in a random order, so pick wisely. I'm going to start you off with someone that I'd imagine you'd put up there, but we always kind of debate if they ever perform in a big tournament. Portugal. And obviously, this is all current now as well. We're not talking prime.
They're sort of around that Europa League level, aren't they? Yeah. Like a 6th or a 7th.
Do you know, they're kind of... Just give me United.
So if that's United, that's
United like 13th at the moment.
Yeah, but they had a good time, but they're stanky now.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't think they are stanky. I just don't know what it is.
It's because Ronaldo's still going in.
He didn't miss a penalty.
He should have been gone 5 years ago.
A lot of their
5 years.
core
maybe.
group of players are getting on a bit now, and there are some good young Portuguese players coming through.
I think they always just pop them out. Someone you'll never have heard of will go from Sporting or Benfica for 50 million, and then they'll be a world class player.
Yeah. I do think they're a team that does underachieve because position for position, they're one of the best in the world.
Yeah,
I think you're on like either Europa or Conference.
yeah, it's like 7th or 8th for me.
So 7th for Brighton, 8th for Fulham.
Better than Fulham. Oh, but then this is
you haven't done any
this is
of the
the thing, though.
teams.
I think actually, the international team's probably.
Because in my head, I'm like, Portugal batter Fulham, but then would they?
Oh,
This is such a hypothetical.
Yeah, I quite like it, though.
But it's like, yeah.
I reckon, like, if Portugal were away at the Amex in Brighton, I think Brighton might have them. Genuinely, yeah. You know, Brighton on their day might actually beat Fulham at Portugal.
Brighton do have the odd 4-0, don't they?
They do, yeah.
I think you slap them in there.
Okay.
Get rid of Fulham.
So number 7, we've got Portugal. They're in that Europa Conference sort of stage.
I like that. That's a good spot.
Number 2, a country that still paying me from our final, Italy.
Italy have dropped off in the last few years.
I think
they're pretty
after
poor
that
now.
Euros, like I don't think they're that particularly that
ever
strong.
since your old boys at the back,
They didn't qualify for the last World Cup, did they?
No.
Qatar.
Yeah, but they
They were
Did Wales.
European champions that didn't qualify. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like more of a Man United, but then I don't know if Man United's even higher. If you think about it, like I think Everton are better than them.
David Moyes' Everton. Yeah, they'd probably beat Italy.
I think Italy. I'm thinking too much of like the personality of the team.
Who is the person?
They're at Chelsea right now.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, Chelsea are good though.
Chelsea are
Fourth, 5th.
Yeah, I feel like. Oh no, maybe not. I was going to say they qualified for. They're like Wenger's Arsenal. After that, post Invincibles when they were a bit shit, but they were kind of always lingering.
Yeah, they're always kind of on the outskirts. Yeah, I just think that they're just a bit shit now. Italy, they're going through clearly like a transition phase. There's not that many genuinely good Italian youngsters coming through.
Who's Italy's best players? Chiesa, Donnarumma.
Chiesa doesn't even play for Liverpool now.
No,
it's mental, isn't it?
When he came on in the cup final, he was like the only player.
He had a bit. He was a bright spark. Yeah.
Bastoni, Calafiore.
Yeah, Calafiore. Yeah, they've got some good players. They still haven't got a 9 though. They haven't had a good striker for.
Apart from Donnarumma, do they have a world-class player?
No,
someone who actually watches the Serie A will come and tell us that one of them is class. We don't really.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. We're a bit fickle in the fact that we only watch a lot of these players either in Champions League or international.
I reckon you've got to bang them around. What we got? Palace
are 12th, United 13th, and then you've got your likes of Everton and West Ham at 15th and 16th.
I don't know how rogue you're going to go with these countries.
Well,
Everton's position is a bit weird because they are actually quite decent now. They were just shit for the first bit of the season.
Yeah, if they'd have started off.
I reckon Italy could beat a Palace.
I think Italy could beat Palace.
You want them at 12th?
Yeah,
I think that's fair.
Yeah. Oh God, this is going to look so rogue.
That sounds harsh, but
yeah.
Well, when you
I don't know.
There's a lot of good teams in here, and there's a few. Well, there's a lot of good teams in here, and there's a few weird, not as good teams. I've not thrown in like San Marino or anything. Okay. They're all teams that have played.
They're like World Cup regulars, kind of.
Not regulars. Oh. Next, we've got Holland, the Netherlands.
Ooh, they're in between Portugal and Italy, aren't they?
I think so.
So that's like your Villa or your Bournemouth, 9th or 10th.
I think they'd beat Bournemouth. They'd struggle against Villa.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know Bournemouth are in unreal form, but
I also think that the Dutch team's kind of like on a bit of a decline at the moment, really, in comparison to.
They've got some good youngsters coming through. You've got like Xavi Simons and Gakpo.
They just beat Spain, didn't they?
I thought they lost to Spain, didn't they? Yeah. It went to penalties. Spain won. Yeah.
But to take the last
So
winners
you still got Van Dijk, ain't you? You still
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 10th.
And who was 10th?
Bournemouth.
What about 11th, or was that Palace?
11th Brentford.
Oh, they beat Brentford.
They beat Brentford.
I think they beat Bournemouth.
Yeah.
But I don't know if
They beat Villa. No.
Okay, so we've got.
It's so hard to tell. Though,
Yeah.
because international football's a completely different beast. But
Yeah.
we've got to make a pick.
Yeah. You kind of just got to go with your gut.
Yeah.
So next country number 4 got Morocco, the GOAT Hakimi.
Oh. Now Morocco on the day could upset people.
Yeah.
So maybe that's a Bournemouth.
Too good.
Well, that's Bournemouth have just been done.
Oh fuck yeah.
So you got like.
But they're not good.
So Brentford's after
Nah,
11th, but then I feel like that's way too high for Morocco.
Oh no, Morocco are decent, man.
Mate, you don't know the other teams on this list. These are all.
Are we
That's
putting
the
them
first
below
African-
Italy then? Because I reckon if Morocco and Italy played each other now, I reckon that'd be close.
This
But
is
then do we
why
have to slap them in at Brentford level?
Maybe we put them like
You've
one
got
below Italy.
You've got so many good teams coming up.
Yeah,
that's all
we'll
I'm
put
saying.
them one below it today.
Who's one below Italy?
United. I think that's.
Oh, Morocco! Beat United, mate.
Yeah, they would. Morocco would slap United.
Honestly, I think Morocco are underrated.
They are, to be fair. I think they actually play all right football.
They do. Yeah, they're very attacking.
And they've got the goat alive.
They do have the goat of life.
Shout out Hakimi.
Where's the apron? The Hakimi apron.
I think
Bit off
Smith's
topic.
wearing it, isn't
At home.
he? Yeah.
But
Right now, watching this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Live stream. Isn't it?
We've got Iceland next.
Oh, fucking get them gone.
I don't think they're South. I think Iceland beat Southampton.
I think Iceland beat
Oh,
Southampton.
yeah.
I think they beat Leicester as well.
Maybe in place of Ipswich then.
I think they're
Third bottom.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. 18.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Ever since old Gylfi Sigurdsson had gone, mate, they've not been the same.
Prison 11 really been on the up. Really been on the up.
Apparently he plays football. Like, in
Well,
Iceland.
did he ever actually go
No.
to prison or anything?
I'm pretty sure he got found non-guilty, but the press over here just killed him that much that
Yeah.
I don't know if
But
this
being,
is 100% correct. I'm
being
hearing
found
from
non-guilty for that kind of thing doesn't mean
tarnishes
that
your
you're not guilty.
reputation, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't do
that is
anything
true.
until you're proven guilty, but just
Maybe
lack of evidence is not lack of wrongdoing.
it's like maybe you didn't break the law, but maybe you were just a fucking creep.
Yeah.
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 You boys are wrong and me.
Yeah.
Egypt, where are they ranking? 'Cause
Pretty stinky, mate.
they aren't very good, are they?
Don't think Salah can carry them
Mamouche,
as much anymore. Marmouche. But apart from that, who have they got?
El Neni.
Is he still going?
Does
think
El
so.
Ghazi still play?
El Ghazi's Dutch, mate.
No, Ghazi.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know.
no idea.
Oh, was it El Mohammadi?
El Mohammadi.
Didn't
Yeah.
he?
Trezeguet as well. That's
Didn't El Mohammadi go on to like some? Doesn't he like own an MLS team
I don't know.
or like part own an MLS team? He's done some Man
No
City.
idea.
I think he's still in and around the Villa. He's like always in and around the ground and stuff on like game day. So I don't know if he works within the club.
Egypt's pretty down there.
Do we put them
Egypt
below
beat
Iceland?
I don't know.
I think Egypt just beat Iceland. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
probably. With you got Salah in your team. Yeah, you probably are, aren't you?
So that's Wolves.
Yeah,
I
we'll
think
go
that's
with
fair.
that.
I
Yeah,
think Egypt probably do beat Wolves.
well, yeah. If you've got a couple of decent
That
players in
seems
your
kind
team,
of harsh.
yeah, you got Salah and Mamouche though.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's true.
Next one, a team that's notoriously underperformed forever, Belgium.
They are big underperformers at major tournaments.
So, like, this season, your biggest underperformer's probably Tottenham, innit? Through no fault of their own, really, with injuries. But is that too high?
So we going Belgium below Italy.
Yeah. Well, I don't.
Yeah.
This is kind of like an open discussion.
Again, because like the core of their golden generation, like they're gone now.
De Bruyne's legs are going.
Lukaku, not the same.
Wished.
Fellaini, is he still going?
No. It's Yuri Tielemans starts in midfield for him.
Yeah.
You've got to remember he's a very good midfielder.
And they're back.
He's got 0 burners.
Yeah, but Do you need Burners?
Got a ping on him as well.
It does. Their back three of Vertonghen, Alderweireld, company, all gone. So they're a bit shit at the moment, actually.
Yeah, I'm going to put them down there with...
They've got Doku.
Yeah.
And he's hit and miss anyway.
He's probably Tottenham, innit? They're a bit Spursy, Belgium.
They're a bit Spursy, like Potlers, isn't they?
Yeah, because
Spurs are 14th.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Doku in that Belgium side is like Son at Spurs.
Yeah.
It's like...
Something there, but
Yeah.
whether he's going to find it or not.
Yeah, it needs a good team around him
alright.
to actually get it out of him.
I like that.
I think that's a decent shout. Next one, Poland, where you take the walk. You fart.
Nah,
Uh,
sorry, yeah.
Where you take the walk.
They've got to be...
They're down there, surely. Who are they? Like a West Ham?
They're better than Iceland and Egypt, though.
I'd agree.
They're like a
So
West Ham,
West
aren't
Ham,
they? Yeah.
West Ham, but I don't think they're quite an Everton.
No.
No.
I don't know why, but
we've
in my
got a
head, West
lot
Ham
of-
are a bit Poland. I don't know
Yeah.
why. They've got no Polish players. They got a few Eastern
I
Europeans.
was going to say they've got a couple of
Su-
Eastern Europeans, haven't they?
Suchek and
Sufal, yeah. Yeah.
I know they're not Polish.
And I suppose
Fabianski.
they're quite physical, like big
Yeah.
defensive team.
Yeah, they are.
And in fact, when you think about it, Poland would probably, I think Poland could potentially beat like a Belgium or a Morocco. But at the same time, in the Premier League, it is quite close from West Ham to United. So like, it's probably
Yeah,
fine
I'm
margins.
happy with
I'm
that.
happy with
I think they are a West Ham, yeah. Poland are
Poland
West
are
Ham.
West Ham.
Poland.
Fuck.
West Ham.
West Ham. We've got the winners of the Euros, Spain.
Well, is there a better team in international football than them at the moment?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Really? France? Brazil?
I think with
I don't think Brazil.
Argentina. It's been a while since they played
Yeah,
each other.
but Arsenal just tells Arsenal are just Spain. I don't know why in my head they're just Spanish.
They've had a lot of Spanish players over the years.
Yeah, and they always kind of were when we were younger, were like an outlier that they kind of played Spanish-y football.
Yeah.
The rest
I
of the
get
league
It's
that.
like
didn't.
tippy tappy.
Tippy-
Yeah, that was very
tippy tappy.
tippy tappy.
Not
Yeah,
tiki taka, tippy
it's
tappy.
what Sam Allardyce called it. The
Tippy-tappy
bloody
football.
tippy tappy football.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, that was Wenger ball, wasn't it? Tippy tappy.
So where are they then?
Is that an Arsenal in Spain? That's going on the fact that we're going to get Argentina and put them number one, Liverpool.
You might not have Argentina.
We're going to get stuck with fucking San Marino. We're going to go first.
San
Right
Marino
at the end.
aren't on the list, or Georgia.
Georgia are way better than San Marino.
Yeah.
I can't believe you put them in the same bracket.
Georgia are actually not that bad.
Georgia.
Oh, in fact, yeah, Georgia are decent.
Like the Kravachki Elia.
Yeah. Georgia's Mikutadze.
Oh, and that
Plays for Leon.
Mamadashvili, who I think is
Oh,
still
yeah.
the Valencia goalie. Or has he moved?
I think he is.
Yeah. He's been linked with Liverpool, though.
I couldn't tell you another one.
No.
That's the Georgia section.
Do you want them at second then? Do you want Spain?
Yeah.
Arsenal?
And let's hope we get Argentina.
Yeah.
Otherwise, England are going first.
Yeah. Oh.
Next, the team.
Liverpool are quite England as well.
Yeah.
I mean, Scouse not English.
Scouse not English.
But, like,
Yeah.
I think that whole Scouse not
Scoush.
Scouse not English mentality is quite English.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of.
In the same way, like, the English people are like, we're not fucking European, we're fucking English.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Next up, we've got a team which I quite like watching because they're a bit fucking mental. Uruguay.
Oh. But again, their best players have gone. Like Cavani, Suarez, Godin.
But you've got like Valverde,
Oh, he's a baller, actually.
He's class.
He's so good.
Darwin Núñez.
Oh,
Darwin Nunez.
And after that, I don't know anyone.
Bentancur, is he Uruguayan?
I think he is, yeah. Then
it's-
the likes of Cáceres retired.
Are they a bit of a Villa?
Oh,
Or is
that's
that too
far
high?
Too high, I think.
Oh, yeah, but I think they're top half, maybe.
Then
You got Valverde in your team.
do you
That's-
have them as a Brentford at 11 then?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I reckon you stick. Oh, we're gonna left with some.
You
stank
got
'cause
you
at
got
the
you
top.
got quite a lot of higher teams
Yeah.
left, but
Yeah, but that's just
I-
because I think the Premier League teams probably beat a lot of European teams.
yeah.
Yeah.
Big
Oh,
fan.
well, yeah.
I think you bang it 11th.
11th, they're the Brentford.
They're the Brentford of the Premier League.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Next. England.
Number 1, mate.
Oh.
When I was thinking of this, I was like, I really do want to put them at 1, but we aren't. But are we? We haven't 5 goals under Tuchel in 2 games against Latvia and fucking can't even remember the people.
Yeah, but what can you do when 2 shit teams come to Wembley and park 11 men behind the ball?
Yeah.
Like, you can't do anything against that. Got the job done.
I think you have to...
Is that a Forest or City?
Forest are 3rd, Chelsea 4th, City 5th.
I think it's Chelsea.
4th?
I think it's probably we're
Champions League, but
we're
we never win in the league, are we?
And in the same way you look at it on the international stage, we're a semi-final team. Pretty
knows
these
yeah,
days,
I think,
yeah.
I think
so
Chelsea sounds about right.
4th England, yeah.
I hate to say that, but
Yeah.
Someone who is not going to be near the top, Wales.
Ooh.
Southampton.
Oh, is there going to be a worse one than Wales?
Close.
So it's either Leicester or Southampton.
Wales stink.
Yeah, they do stink.
Unless you've got Scotland in there who stink worse than Wales.
Do you think that?
Yeah. I think
Didn't Scotland lose this week?
Yeah.
They were awful.
Yeah, Scotland are stinky.
It was.
The thing is, on paper, I would say they've got a better team than Wales.
Oh, but they just play shit football.
Because you think about it, like, they haven't got, like, worldies, but you've got, like, Andy Robertson that's coming towards the end of his career. You've got John McGinn. You got Che Adams up top, isn't he?
Did they play him? Did they start him? I don't even know.
So.
Well, I think Wales. There's not as much quality,
but they always seem to play.
They do.
All right for
Scott McTominay as well. He's baller in Napoli. Their midfield's sound, but I think the rest of their teams.
Wales probably do run through brick walls though for the badge.
Yeah. For the dragon.
For the dragon.
Yeah. I think they're second bottom.
And we'll go saying Leicester. Yeah, Wales are Leicester.
Do you reckon Leicester beat Wales?
Leicester is shit at the moment. I don't know.
I don't think they do.
No.
Really?
Could be close.
Leicester.
They are really bad.
Weird, man. Like, I didn't actually think they would be that bad this season, Leicester. I knew they wouldn't stay up, but I didn't think there'd be 7 losses in a row bad.
Yeah, that Van Nistelrooy's records. It's
awful.
got 1 win, 2 wins.
Yeah,
they haven't scored in like 4 or 5 games.
It's such a shit appointment. Like he was interim manager at United.
You need Big Sam. You need someone to save you.
Yeah.
Honestly, now's not the time to try something.
Yeah. You need a save.
Unless they keep him for the champ. But
I don't think he gets them promoted out of the champ. No. There are better teams like in waiting in and around the playoffs in the championship.
Yeah.
Look, let's say like one of either Burnley or Sunderland doesn't go up this season. They're probably winning the league next year, and then.
Do you reckon Sunderland will go up?
No. I think
I want them to, man.
I think it's the top 3: Leeds, Sheffield, Burnley.
Yeah.
I think
anything can happen in the playoffs.
Yeah, true. I think Burnley shit out the playoffs through like scraping 1-0.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I just hope West Brom actually managed to.
I think they'll finish in there. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be up and around there, won't you?
Burnley, Sunderland, you and Coventry.
Our run-in's not too bad either, to be fair.
Well, you've got us on the last day, so that's 3 points.
And a big fat goal difference.
Yeah.
Plus.
You'll be down. You'll be relegated by then as well, probably.
Yeah. It's a shame because usually like Baggies away for us in Stourbridge, like big away day, we have the family come up, and like my uncle always said, if we're already relegated, we ain't coming.
Yeah. What's the point?
Is the likelihood of you surviving at this point in the
season? It's still pretty good. Like, but we're not that far off. I think
you've got a tough run in though, haven't you?
We do. We've either got teams in and around us, like big 6-pointers, or we've got teams in the top 6.
Yeah.
So like we've still got Baggies, Leeds, Bristol City, and Coventry to play. But then in and around us, we've also got Hull, Stoke, and Derby, and those 3 all away from home. So
yeah, I also think you're brain fart. You're more likely to go down than you are to stay up on the bookies. So you'll get, if you put money on you going down.
Yeah.
It's less odds than putting money on you staying up.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah, it's rough.
Well, you never know.
Back in League One.
I'd like you to stay up.
Same.
Just gonna feel a bit sorry for you.
Yeah, oh mate, it's just when we got promoted out of League One back in 2019, I thought I'll never see this division again for a while, and here we are, fucking staring it in the face.
COVID years don't count as well, so it's only been like 3 years.
Yeah, oh, fuck's sake, man.
You're fucked.
3 years of freedom from the lower leagues. Gone. Oh well. Where we put Wales second bottom.
Yeah,
Wales or Leicester 19th.
Danny, you look sad.
Talking about Luton
and some more peach beer.
And Wales are second bottom. Fuck.
Right, we've got a big hitter now. We've got Brazil.
City.
Yeah.
But they're lower than England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also want to put England above Brazil. Cause
Yeah, I don't think Brazil are actually that good anymore.
I think
I don't like them. I just don't like them.
Fuck Brazil.
I think their midfield is weak.
Yeah. Who've they got on midfield now?
Paqueta.
Bruno Guimaraes.
In fact, no.
Bruno's good. I don't rate Paqueta that much, you know. I think he's that impactful.
Douglas is not playing, so he's not in it. But otherwise, I don't.
But even then, it's like nowhere near as good as England's midfield. Like Rice, Bellingham, Palmer, Rodgers.
Yeah.
England's midfield shits all over Brazil's.
Player for player, we probably shit over
in all departments.
They've just shit over all teams.
They've just got Vinicius Junior, haven't they? They've just got
and
like
Rafinha. So wingers, they're better. But
mid play in the middle. I don't even know.
What up top?
Yeah. I'm gonna Google that.
Brazilian striker.
Like Brazil have like notoriously never had like
good
apart
strikers
from
now.
R9.
Yeah.
like for years they've played like Joe or like Gabriel Jesus.
It was after R9. Yeah. After R9, they really did struggle for proper strikers for a while. And no matter who they've got, they're not as good as Harry Kane.
Gabriel Jesus, and it's still Roberto Firmino.
Fucking hell. That's stinky.
That is poor.
But the thing is, when you've got Rafinha and Vinicius either side, you're not even mad about like that false nine type.
No.
Firmino player.
That's where your goals are coming from.
But yeah, you're not asking him to score, you're asking him to just...
If anything, in that position, you maybe will just want a big man to hold it up.
Put Joelinton back up top.
Yeah.
I'm happy to put him in fifth, to be honest.
City.
Okay. Next. Tommy Tuchel's gaff, Germany.
They are good at the moment, actually. I'd be willing to put them in place of Forest.
It pains me to put them above England,
man. But they are on good form. Yeah. They're improving.
They've got a young core.
Yeah. And still some of the experienced lads like Kimmich and stuff like that. Like they're a good team.
Put them up there,
yeah.
He's quite painful to say, though, isn't he?
If England played Germany right now, I think like a neutral venue, I think Germany beat us.
I don't.
I over the last few major tournaments, no, but at the moment on current form, I think they do. They're a good team.
I hate thinking.
Who's their forward for?
That, you know. Verts, or is he a 10?
Well, you probably have Musiala in the 10. You have Verts out wide.
They're a bit the same.
They're very England overloaded midfield.
No, but a bit like no real striker.
That's what I'm saying. We've got the one thing is we have got the probably second best striker in the world.
Germany haven't over the years really ever had
Gomez.
Great strikers. Yeah, again, not world-class striker.
Miroslav Klose's got the most World Cup goals ever.
But he was never really that great a striker.
No, but he always scored.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. That's because he had a brilliant team around him.
And that's because Germany were a tournament team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Whenever it was happening behind the scenes or anything, they'd turn up, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
To be fair, like Germany, they're consistent, aren't they? And in like over the course of this amount of games, if this was a Premier League, I wouldn't actually be opposed to say that they couldn't win it, because
I'd say they're one of them ones that've got a lot of depth as well. Like they'd just bring in some guy who plays for Cologne and he's actually not even that far behind their next. You know.
Yeah.
Like the Bundesliga is really getting a lot fair to competitive,
which is good to see. To be honest, because like
they just manufacture talent over there. Yeah.
I think for Forest.
That's fair. I mean, it pains me, but it's fair.
Just sort of someone else we haven't had yet. Fuck.
So we've got 6 teams left.
Oh, it's Argentina
and we've got Liverpool, Newcastle, Fulham, Villa, Everton, and Southampton left. Next we've got Denmark.
Oh,
Everton.
Everton. Yeah, Everton. Slot them in there.
Spot on, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
That actually is. I like that as a.
If you have a look at the lower half of the league, you've got Belgium are just above Denmark, who are just above Poland, who are just above Egypt. Like, that is just
that's
spot on.
spot on. Yeah, I think we've got the bottom half sorted.
Yeah.
We may have maybe
there
fucked
might
up
be
the
on
first.
the blind rank. Yeah.
The top half we might have messed around a bit, but
Yeah, I mean, there's a few here now. Now I'm going to fuck you up on the last 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Argentina and France.
So we've got Argentina next.
They're either what are we putting top or fifth?
6th.
Sixth. Fuck.
Fuck.
Are Argentina past it now?
Yeah.
I actually think they are, because
Right,
that World Cup final was... I mean, Messi is still doing good numbers, but in that league, it's like...
You can't judge it, can you?
You can't judge it. And
How good really is he anymore?
He's messy.
I actually don't doubt that he could come back to Europe and come back to Barcelona and still tear teams up.
Oh yeah, no, he would. Terror people.
Yeah.
He is,
He
like,
would.
he's still like mid-late 30s, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ronaldo's like 41.
Yeah.
So it's like people kind of forget that there's like that 3 years?
2 or 3 year gap, yeah.
3-year gap. So it's like he has
But
still got...
to be honest, I don't think Argentina are better than Spain or Germany.
Or England.
Oh.
I think
I think they're probably better than Brazil.
I think if Argentina played Spain or Germany tomorrow, they'd lose. If they played England, I think we'd lose because
I think that's just like the history, though, isn't it? Against us, against Argentina. But then, like, we finally
Messi with a dirty handball goal that VAR somehow missed it. I don't know.
So what, it has to be first or sixth, basically, and it can't really be first, can it?
It has to be.
So
sixth.
it's got to be.
Sixth.
And who's that at the moment?
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
I think Newcastle beat Argentina. Yeah.
Nah, not with Messi and others in their team. No.
Others.
They've still
Yeah.
got, they've
Such
still got
as-
a really good team.
Remind me.
Exactly. That's the thing that you think of. Every time I think of Argentina, I think as their last World Cup final was the last time I properly watched them. They had the likes of Di Maria had a massive impact that game. He's washed now.
Oh, they got McAllister. He's good.
Yeah.
McAllister. Yeah, but is he
Enzo
better than Bruno
Fernandez.
G? No. Enzo. Oh yeah. Enzo. Fucking
Enzo Fernandez.
Oh, who's better, McAllister or Bruno Guimaraes?
Bruno, I think.
They're quite different.
Yeah.
I don't know though, because they're both quite like. Well, I suppose Joe Linton's probably more close to McAllister in the fact that they're both angry.
Bruno.
I think
They're just South Americans. They're fucking
think-
angry.
I think Bruno, but that's because he used to play for Leon.
I think Bruno is a better player.
I'd lean more towards Alexis McAllister.
Would you?
Yeah.
Bruno's more of a leader.
He's more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think McAllister's got more quality,
Yeah.
technical ability.
Yeah.
He scores more bangers.
Yeah,
But then I think passing range and stuff and like interceptions, I'd much rather have Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno's better defensively.
He's probably pretty level.
He's more physical. But
And he'd die for the club.
And he's
And
younger.
he'd die for the country. Don't you
Yeah,
think?
his speech actually
Oh,
got me
mate,
going,
yeah,
man.
it
Oh,
did.
he's like, it means so much to the fans.
And he's crying.
He's crying. I'm like,
wet
Geordie.
wipe.
Pathetic.
Man up.
Yeah, just do the Dan Burn dance and move on. Come on.
See,
I don't think
Messi gets past Dan Burn.
Messi.
I'm joking.
Messi runs through Dan Burn's legs.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does.
He chips the ball over him and then goes underneath
Yeah,
his
yeah,
legs.
Chip and chase. Nah,
So,
I think
is he
it's gotta
first
be-
or sixth?
It's got to be sixth.
It's got to be sixth, isn't it? Yeah.
That is a game I would
I
love
don't
to
like
watch. Out of all of the ones so far, I think Argentina Newcastle would be the most entertaining.
Yeah.
That'd be a good game.
At St James's Park
like,
as well.
That like Brazilian core in the middle of the Newcastle team as
Yeah.
well. Joe Linton and Bruno Guimaraes. There's some cards flying that game.
Yeah, definitely.
This is where I'm going to shaft you. Ivory Coast.
And what positions have we got left?
The good,
8th,
the
9th,
good ones are dead last.
1st, and 20th. You got 3 teams left.
Oh.
Is there a worse one than Ivory Coast?
I'm not saying.
Fuck. Shit.
I think yeah.
Who have Ivory Coast got at the moment? Zaha, is he still playing internationally?
Yeah, he'll play internationally.
And
and then you've got
Shit, mate,
Diallo.
He plays in the MLS.
Diallo.
Yeah.
Plays in the MLS.
Yeah, but he probably still turns up for Ivory Coast.
Washed, mate.
Yeah, so does Messi.
Yeah, but Messi's
yeah, Messi's
Messi.
Messi. Yeah, I know.
Fucking Zaha is He played for Lyon, and I don't like him.
No one likes him. He's a really unlikable bloke.
Yeah.
Fuck him, stick him in 20th.
Yeah.
You want to put him in 20th?
Okay. What are the positions were there?
That reaction tells me not to put him 20th.
What are the positions were
We've got
there?
to put him on a Villa.
Villa,
Fuck.
Fulham, or Liverpool.
Uh,
Or you can do it out the Zaha hate and put him last.
who was?
In fact, I don't know.
It was Fulham. Oh, where are Fulham?
Fulham are 8th.
Thing is, Fulham batter Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
Instead of
Villa
Villa.
batter Ivory Coast. Southampton give Ivory Coast a game.
Maybe they have to go last, and maybe maybe there's another shit team, and they have to go and like.
Top.
Maybe there's no France.
No France. Oh. Fuck.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're last. They're last.
Wilfred Zaha, you've done that to your country, mate.
Southampton do give Ivory Coast a good
They
game.
do give them a good game. Another African
I
team.
wish they would do these.
Yeah, I don't know how it
we
works.
did All-Star game last week. Nah, just club versus international.
Yeah.
You just got to hope that no one from that club plays for the international team.
Nah, it's like loan players.
Oh, okay.
Can't play against your parent.
Oh, your parent club.
Yeah.
You can parent your country.
Yeah. Same thing, innit?
We've got another African team.
Oh, shit.
Cameroon.
Oh.
Probably worse than Ivory Coast.
I don't know.
Who've Cameroon got? Is
Do you want me to
Onana Cameroonian?
Yeah. Let me get you up the Cameroon team.
There's probably other big ones that we're forgetting about.
Niakite, I think, is Cameroonian, plays for Lyon.
Of course he does.
Abubakar, Mbeumo.
Ah, Mbeumo. I don't know why I said it like that.
I don't know who any of these people are.
Mbeumo's good.
I know who Mbeumo is. Choupo-Moting.
Still going.
Journeyman.
Yeah. I don't know who like the defenders are. Tolo, Enzo Bayomo.
Tolo, Enzo Bayomo.
Choupo-Moting.
I love that.
Unji.
Clinton and G.
Yeah. I don't think he's still playing.
He
is he?
played for Lyon and then he went on loan to Spurs.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah, I remember
He
him.
had a bit of a mohawk.
Yeah.
He was proper wonder kid on one of
He
the
got-
old FIFAs.
You got Onana and Mbeumo.
You've got Onana and
Clinton
Mbeumo.
and G.
Clinton and G. Abubakar.
But
Who the fuck's Abubakar?
I always get him on FIFA.
I don't know.
He's 33,
They've
and
gotta
currently he plays for
Someone shit.
be Marseille,
Hatayspor.
Oh, Turkish team.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
not one of the good ones.
No.
I think
No.
well, they've got to be the next worst spot.
So they're Aston Villa.
Yeah, Cameroon beat Aston Villa.
Yeah, I think so. I think they'll give them a good game.
I think Aston Villa
Fuck.
beat Cameroon 5-0.
Oh, I was going to say 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we fucked up there.
Here's the
well.
one you wanted, France.
Oh, sorry.
Number 1, there we go.
Thank God they're there, because otherwise we'd have had, I don't know, who we'd have had, whoever this last one is, we'd have had top.
Yeah.
Scotland.
Oh,
Fuck.
we've got Scotland in
Scotland are the Fulham.
Yeah, in hindsight, Scotland should have been bottom.
it. Ivory Coast beat Scotland
Yeah.
by quite a way.
Do you reckon? I don't think so.
It depends where it's being played. Neutral venue, World Cup in America, it's like 3-1 Ivory Coast.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Nah, it is.
Yeah.
Really?
I think.
I just refuse to.
I think the
believe that Scotland
Ivorians
are
are
that
big game
poor.
players.
To be
They've
fair-
got that Drogba mentality.
Yeah, and don't they like cause war if they don't win?
I think
don't know.
Ivory Coast
Maybe.
is quite,
No,
actually
what's-
quite a stable
what-
West African country.
No, what's not cause war? Isn't there a story that fucking Didier Drogba basically stopped a load of shit kicking off?
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
he did,
yeah.
he did stop.
He
the
did do
Civil
that.
War, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't cause it; they stop it.
yeah.
There you go.
Sound.
But
So
it doesn't matter; they're dead last in the Premier League. They get
So-
battered by Southampton everywhere they go.
And how the fuck have Scotland weaned their way into...
Scotland have got European
What do you know?
Conference League
They're ahead of Italy and Belgium.
and Holland.
Oh,
All right.
all right. Scotland stink, but the rest I'm actually quite happy with. Should we run through
So
it?
this is the Premier League international table.
This is the World Cup year.
The World Cup Premier League year.
World Cup Premier League year final results.
So taking Liverpool's spot at number 1, we've got France. Number 2, we've got Arsenal. Third, we've got Germany. Oh yeah, Spain.
Arsenal just playing in the international competition.
That's the thing. I'm just thinking that Arsenal.
Actually, you know what? In hindsight, I think we should put Spain top. To be honest, I think they're better than France.
Yeah, we've put it down.
Oh well.
I'm saying if it comes to a final, Spain don't beat France in a final. They're a better team. They this is the thing, in like a Premier League format, they probably would come out top. But in a final, I think
final.
I think you'd.
It's anyone's game.
France.
Yeah.
Well, Mbappe on a big occasion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
So yeah, first France, second Spain, third Germany, fourth England, fifth Brazil, sixth Argentina, seventh Portugal, eighth Scotland, ninth Cameroon, 10th Holland, 11th Uruguay, 12th Italy, 13th Morocco, 14th Belgium, 15th Denmark, 16th Poland, 17th Egypt, 18th Iceland, 19th Wales, and in the very last place in 20th we've got Ivory Coast. I think we've got spells, we've got sections which are pretty spot on.
I'd like to ask a question. Who's up there absolutely battering the Championship, raring at the bit to get promoted to that team, to that league?
Teams that we didn't get.
Teams that didn't get mentioned. Loads, but out of teams that aren't mentioned there, what do you reckon is the next best team? I know there's some that are worse.
That are stinkers.
It's like who's your Leeds and your Sheffield United.
Yeah,
that is a good question because in my head, my brain instantly goes to a European team.
Goes Eastern Europe.
Yeah, like a Croatia.
Turkey.
Nah, they're notorious underperformers as well.
I reckon. Maybe, I was going to say Colombia, but they don't have many good players anymore.
No.
USA.
Mate, they're fighting relegation in League One.
No,
they're dog shit.
They
are dog shit.
Do you reckon the USA are worse than Scotland?
Have you seen the US's results this international break? They've lost to Panama and Canada. Shit.
Canada is
USA are Blues.
Yeah, it works as well, doesn't it? Yeah.
Tom Brady.
Oh, no,
and Canada are Wrexham.
Yeah.
Which
is a bit
people like
Canada. So who is it then?
Serbia, Croatia.
Croatia, probably, yeah. And I can't think of any more countries. Brain's gone
when I was writing these down,
Hungary, Bosnia,
Greece.
Oh yeah, we didn't even mention Cyprus.
No. Greece win the
Switzerland
Carabao Cup once every 15 years.
Switzerland,
Jamaica.
Switzerland could be up there actually. Bless you. What's the world rankings of the international teams?
International.
Japan, South Korea.
Nah. I think that's a
Sweden, Norway.
Sweden. So apparently, Argentina are number 1, then France, then Spain, then England in 4th. So
not far off.
5th Brazil,
who's
6th Portugal.
Who's them lesser teams a bit further down?
So let's go all the way down. So it says here USA are 16th and Japan are 15th. And then your likes of Mexico 19th.
Mexico.
I could see a Mexico raring at the bit.
Yeah, Mexico are like a Leeds United at the moment. Yeah.
I'm having a Mexico at first in the champ.
Some of these are surprising, you know.
Yeah, because
Switzerland are just
the
below
world rankings
Mexico.
are weird though. Anyway,
Korea are 23rd, Ecuador just below Korea, and then Ukraine below them. But then, like, you go down, Greece are 39th, and then
Greece aren't great though.
The Czechs are 42nd, and Norway are 43. You would have thought Norway would be much higher.
But Norway are 43. That makes them Luton.
Yeah.
Scotland are 45.
Haaland is Carlton Morris.
So wait, Scotland are 45. That makes them Birmingham, top of League One.
Yeah, so spot on.
I said USA.
Yeah. States can get fucked being 16th. No.
I'm happy with average.
Yeah.
Apart from Scotland.
Who's the bottom then now? If we're into really rogue countries now. Then I'm up to 167.
Like Eswatini or Madagascar.
I don't even know what that is.
Faroe Islands.
The tiny ones.
What flag is that? SMR?
San Marino.
Oh. What's the one above it?
Let me see.
AIA.
The Virgin Islands.
It's going to be like
that's the one above.
Australian So it's going to be a Pacific Island.
VIR.
No, VIR.
SMR.
SMR San Marino.
AIA is the one that we don't know.
Sponsored Tottenham back in the day.
Mate, it's kind of mad.
I don't know.
Don't you find it mad?
AIA.
Have you seen this guy who's like I seen him on TikTok and he's like this. He like grew up in the UK and he's half Samoan or something. He's half Samoan or something. I think they're Caribbean island. Half Samoan, and he's trying to play to get into the Samoan football team to play in like against. I don't know who they play against in their qualifiers or something. But he's just like a normal dude. Anyway,
no idea.
Let's end the episode there. Otherwise, I'll keep waffling all night.
Sound.
I was trying to think, no
time for the quiz again because my episodes go on too
long.
Quizzes.
I'll save it for next time.
Well, Smeed lost anyway. So.
Yeah.
He's not here, but he lost.
Hope you enjoyed the three-way.
Yeah, it's been lovely.
Thanks for having us.
Right, I'll see you next week.
See you later, please.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra.